We're back with our 2021 player outlook, and this time we're talking about new Rams running back, Sony Michel. And as always, we thank you guys for hanging out with us, but like, subscribe, hit that notification icon so you can stay up to date with all of our player drops, live videos, and everything else we got going on. With that being said, let's get to it. All right, so obviously the news dropped. Sony Michel is going from New England to LA. LA is shipping whatever draft picks they have left because there's just not a lot of them. And they're getting back a former very highly drafted running back out of Georgia. Remember, he was part of the Chubb-Michel duo that came out, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. But let's look at the facts. So we had 6 guys jump on, taking a look at what we expect Michel to be. And we think he's going to finish somewhere between running back 27 and 33. So more like a high-end RB3. One's buying, 2 are holding, 3 are selling, and we think his ADP is going to be lower this time next year as opposed to where it is currently. And we do think he's going to give you weekly flex value in 2021. Obviously, all the ADP that is currently out there has not really been updated based on this trade because, well, the trades happened, today or recently at least by the time you watch this. So currently sitting at, RB 65 in the redraft format or RB 63 in the dynasty format. You kind of have to temper and change those expectations because he's in a situation where he's got a clear path to playing time now. You've seen all the reports. We all know what happened to Akers. We know that Darrel Henderson, they've been trying to keep out and keep healthy, but he's banged up. He's got whatever's going on, and he should be ready for the season and be good to go. And then there's a bunch of youth behind him that is undrafted or late round type talent. So be that as it may, we went out, got a running back. There we go. When you look at, the guys that commented on what they think about Sony Michel, same situation, new team. He's in a situation where he's going to be splitting carries with a completely different style of running back. I mean, Darrel Henderson and Michel are just different backs. And the Rams, when you look at what the Rams as a team are, they need somebody to complement Henderson because Henderson they've just never given him a full workload. And I don't know if he could have handled it even if they did give him the full workload. If you look at what the team did in 2020, they split the carries pretty evenly between Akers and Henderson. And you could see something very similar in 2021 with Sony in this offense. Though Sony can handle the workload. I mean, over Sony's career, he's a 4 to 4.5 yards per carry type back. He did miss time his rookie year, and he did miss time in 2020, but he had a full 16 games in 2019, and you had nearly 4 yards a carry, over 1,000 yards, or right around 1,000 yards, not over 1,000 yards, right around 1,000 yards. He can handle it. They can get him heavily involved. Now, Michel's not noticeably better than Henderson, but not really worse either. They're just 2 completely different styles of running back. As such, they should split the workload very evenly. I would expect a 150-150 type situation where they both could, this team could easily rush for 300, give 300 touches between these 2 running backs. What do you think? Let me know below in the comments. Instead of being kind of a back-end RB4, this now pushes him into the high-end RB3, RB2 category, which is why we call him a weekly flex. Hopefully that gives you guys some information and helps you. If you haven't had your redrafts yet, don't overbuy this player. Definitely know that he's going to have some potential to give you return on investment, but don't go out buying this guy just because he got traded to the Rams. Henderson is still involved and going to be heavily involved in this offense just as much. So temper those expectations. Let us know in the comments below what you think, and we'll talk to you again soon.